Hey guys, Allie with Tip B, and today we're looking at an app called Ampkit, which is similar to one we reviewed a little while back called Amplitude 2. We're going to look at some sounds first because that's one thing you guys said on the last review you wanted to see was more sounds. So we're going to start off, as you can see here, we just set it up to a preset called Acoustic. It's a classic acoustic sound, and I've got my brother here again to help, and we're going to kind of go through some of these sounds, and I just have this hooked up to a receiver. So if you notice a little delay, that's probably why. We just have it hooked into a surround sound system because that's what I've got to work with here. So we're going to go with Acoustic Classic first to show you what that sounds like. Hey guys, Allie with Tip B again, and as you just saw, we looked at some of the different sound settings in Ampkit Plus. This is the paid version of the app, and I do have all of the different rigs and all of the different add-ons set in here. Like if you go under Add Gear, you'll see that these are all grayed out, which means that I have all of these. So I do have all of these already in here, and I just kind of want to show you a brief overview of how this app is set up. On the left-hand side, this is an iPad layout that most of you are probably pretty familiar with. You'll have setups in here, you'll have presets, anything that you favorite. And the way that you favorite a setup is, as you can see over here, we can scroll through some presets and say there's one in here that I want to favorite. You'll see you can just tap over here on a little star, and that'll add it to your favorite presets. So that's pretty easy. Under presets, you can also go into any of these, and it'll give you your pedals and all of your different rig settings, volume, drive, presence, bass. You can adjust all of those to your liking. And like we said before, for this, when we did it, we used a surround sound system, just a standard 5.1 surround sound system. It sounded pretty decent. Obviously, when you have it hooked up to like a dedicated speaker or using headphones, it might sound a little bit better. You might not have as much of a delay as you might have with a surround sound system. Over here, as I showed you, you can add gear. You can go to My Purchases. It'll show you everything that you have. Recordings. This will be anything that you recorded using the app. So you can click into any one of these, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it actually is playing. So, and it's, you have got some preset ones. So if you want to make a setup, you can always go in and add stuff with the plus sign here. You can edit. Yeah, so that'll pop up with a edit pedals button. It's actually, this app, I like the layout of this a lot better than Amplitude. I think we didn't have any distortion issues or whatnot with the Amplitude iRig. We did with the Link, and I don't know if maybe that's just because of the surround sound system we were using, but we also had it, we only really had it on the distortion pedals, so we very well could have been doing something wrong. So if you guys think that maybe you had a solution to that, or maybe we were doing something wrong and that sounds familiar to you, let us know in the comments. Other than that, pretty standard app, very easy to navigate through. The layout's a lot more spacious than Amplitude. So that's one plus I'd give this app over Amplitude 2 if you're trying to decide between the two. Other than that, it's really going to be down to preference. So I would say buy the free versions of both, or download the free versions if you're trying to decide, and mess around with the layouts, see what they offer as far as in-app purchases. The hardware is the same, $39.99 for the iRig or the Ampkit link. So if you guys have picked any of these up, let us know what your thoughts were in the comments.